every time they
Now
come.
recording.
There we go.
There
Yeah,
she
hey.
is.
There he is. What's up, baby boys?
So,
Not so. Do I want to be bright or red?
boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
Look like I got a fucking sunburn.
You do look
got a-
very sunburned.
I got a red shade on my lamp.
That's the worst shade to have.
Crispy, extra crispy. Also, my camera's like way over here, but I'm gonna look at you guys. So,
That's
It's all
fine.
good.
Yeah, so is mine.
we're just mug shots.
Mugshots. Fuck it.
Welcome to the Profile Podcast.
Welcome to the Profile Podcast.
Welcome back to Memento Morons. It is Friday. We are doing episode 96. Today we have kind of a special one. It means a lot to me and sure means a lot to Ben. But these are two of my best friends, one of which has been on before. Love the guy to death. The other dude, I just think he should die. What? But it's all with love too, because he's a great fella. But today we're doing things a bit different. We got four of us. I'm going to go down the roster. We got me, the Beef Pilgrim Matt. What's up, motherfuckers? Ben, the editor in Queef.
What's up, bitches?
Benjamin Bain. Then we got, somehow he's a dad without having any kids. But Charlie Gwinn, my boy.
Hello,
And then we have the blackest white person I've ever seen. No, not really, but he's got a pretty sweet life, man. Like, he's like, what, best friends with one of his favorite fucking musicians? If I could bug the dude from Ghost all day, I would.
Dude,
But
imagine telling Blake back in the day that he'd be like legit friends with Cody Canada. He'd be like, no way, dude. There's no way.
Shut up. You guys are fucking with me, man. But no, yeah, Blaik Mair. What's up, bud?
What's up?
So I've been wanting to get these two on here for a while because they're two of my fucking best friends. I wanted to have kind of a music heavy episode because
It's been a minute.
without everyone here been included, like, we wouldn't have met, we wouldn't have started jamming, we wouldn't have started our
Dude,
journey as musicians.
I was thinking about this the other day. You realize that we had, like, when we were in a band in high school, we had like 10 bass players who never actually played bass with us. And Ben was one of them.
Ben was the first one of them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No,
I was a
Fort
drummer.
Was, I think.
Well,
Yeah, Ben
okay.
was the
Well,
drummer.
we're
Oh
about
yeah,
to-
Ben
we're
was the
about-
drummer before you.
We're about to
And
get
then
into
he
all
was
that.
going to be our bass player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting into all that juicy goosey real soon, but our three topics today is first our journeys as musicians. The second topic is things we are unhealthily obsessed with, because there's a couple things, one of which I know that is actually very unhealthy and I'm aware of it, but I can't stop. And
Masturbating.
no, whatever. It's
kidding.
actually worse than porn, I think, but. And the last one is Trash Talk Corner, because, man, was Charlie very upset with me last night, and I found it
Was.
hilarious. And
Dude.
I can't. That's fine. That's why I would. It's perfect for this podcast because I think it's hilarious and.
All my jokes were for Connor, and he's not here.
He like has a whole fucking book. Like, I'm gonna tear. He show up.
I mean,
Yeah, these are just like
I mean-
songs I was writing.
Oh shit, he's got it in color too. What the fuck?
Well, all right. So, our journeys as musicians, fellas. Who would like to start? Because, like, I feel like So I knew Ben from school, and then
Yeah.
he was dating Charlie's sister.
Ew.
Oh
then-
shit! I
And then they were
forgot.
like, "Hey, she was like, hey, my brother plays guitar. You play guitar? And then I was like, I bet. Called him on the phone. I was like, hey, I hear you play guitar. And he's like, yeah, check it out. And he played that one riff from Thunder Horse, the and I was like, that's the coolest thing I ever heard. And then like went to jam, became fucking like best fucking friends. I knew Shan's, so it's Blake's stepbrother, who I knew way before all of y'all, and he happened to marry Blake's, mom.
Yep.
Oh, dude, what?
Apparently.
Like the first time we jammed,
Shan married my mom.
Yeah, Shan married your mom. I know they listen, so shout out to Melissa.
Melissa, what up, Melissa? I'm gonna steal everything in your house.
The only thing we were allowed to steal in their house was fucking regular
That's
ass.
a deep cut we might get to later.
Regular ass corn tortilla chips. Like, oh, if you want corn tortilla chips, well, you're welcome to them. They've been in there for months.
So stale.
Dude, and it was, dude, I still will eat. Like, if you have some chili and they're not too stale, bro, it's fucking game over, bro.
Those are Danny's, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right, so yeah, we all kind of fucking met.
Mm-hmm.
Started jamming. I remember when me and Charlie were, I think we went over to your house, Blake, with the like Shan and Jared and all them.
Wasn't there a party going on?
There was a party going on, and then everyone else left, and I was standing there with my guitar, Charlie had his guitar, and Blake was in the corner on the other drum set. We all just kind of looked at each other like, you jam? Like, you jam? Like, you want to jam? And then that dude, it was beautiful. That's all that needed to be said. And then it was like a beautiful friendship and brotherhood fucking grew there, man. We were terrible, but we were the best at being terrible.
It's impressive how bad we were for such a long time.
Now look at us. We're all on Spotify and no one gives a shit.
Yep.
Well, at least Blake and Charlie are on Spotify for music. You're on Spotify for a podcast.
It's true.
It feels nice though. Continue, man. Dude, you could shameless plug anything you want, man.
I was just about to do that same thing.
Y'all got some jams, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was it? Forced
consent.
Forced consent with the Twisted Peckers.
Yeah, that was fun as fuck too, man.
Don't listen to it. It's rough.
It's actually kind of funny that Blake mentions it, because I had the first thoughts that I had with regards to putting the podcast together was after hearing that Blake had a podcast.
Yeah.
So
really?
Yeah.
Nice. I did one episode and I said regrettable things. Don't listen to it.
I heard those regrettable things.
that was almost the name of our podcast. No?
Dude, we have a porta potty at work right now, and that's what I think of every time I go into it, and I will leave it at that. So when I use a porta potty, I will always think of you.
Nice. See, I'll think of you for other reasons when I use a porta potty. So.
Yeah, but jerking off in a porta potty is like the sweatiest you will ever be.
Yep.
Plus, you always have like a backpack on or something, so it's not even like who goes there and you light a candle. Fucking ooh. It's like
get some mood music going.
Got a bathrobe.
Is there Marvin Gaye coming out of that porta potty?
Oh!
I'm all out of lube. I'm making this quick now.
That goes against the joke. You're supposed to take your time like it's a romantic getaway for you and your penis.
Well, it's either that or you chafe the fuck out of your dick in a 120-degree fucking porta potty. Fuck no.
You use the dripping sweat from your face as lubricant. It's great.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Just don't get it down your dick hole. The salt in your tears will burn.
Sweat like a fat whore in church after going to the Golden Corral.
God, I miss Golden Corral.
Dude, same. So, get kind of back on track. I was thinking about it the other day when we were starting to talk about doing this. It's amazing how the three of us, like when we first started Three Kinds of Mistakes, or when I came into the picture, we were all three very similar people. And now I feel like all three of us are on very different paths.
Very different
But
paths.
but no matter what, we always make a point to do shit like this every now and then.
Dude, we're
And
boys, man. We grow like all my friend group. Like I don't lose friends. I lose people that I thought were friends.
yeah,
I don't fuck with fake people, man. I only fuck with real people. I bring that energy into my circle, man. And if y'all like everyone here's the realest dude I've ever fucking met because you know who the fuck you are. You don't give a fuck, and you're all wonderful fucking people.
right.
Nice.
Eh.
Actually,
Hell
Matt, I've hated you this whole time. I've only done this to infiltrate your podcasts. You finally did it, you son of a bitch.
Just next year, I like got kicked off somehow, and Charlie's like in it now. Like
What's up, guys?
Has
Welcome to
your-
Memento Morons.
he actually went back over the last 100 episodes and redubbed your voice.
Has your background and everything.
Just with deep fakes and stuff now.
The
Like
logo's
honestly,
just my
yeah,
face.
He's like, I don't even like
He actually got rid of all the other people, so it's just him now.
It's called-
the Charlie Gwinn podcast.
It's the Gnarls Barkley experience.
Welcome back to
Memento
Memento
Charlie.
Moron, singular, just Charlie.
the
That's like
Memento
the best-
Charlie.
Yeah, that's like the best blunder ever. Hell yeah.
Oh god, love it. Fucking love it.
But yeah, man, just still as musicians though, however we all vibed and like jammed and just got to learn. Like I remember when we first found the pentatonic scale.
Still
And,
use
like-
it till this day.
Yeah, I mean there's the simple way and then there's like literally understanding it.
So
'Cause
we
I-
knew just like one part of the neck, like going up and down. So it's like, spread 2 frets at the top, then one fret for the next 3 strings, then 2 frets for the bottom 3. Like we knew that section,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that was it. There was no journeying up and down the neck. We were like, no, stick to the pocket, man.
This is what
Stick
we
to the
got,
pocket.
bro.
I use 2 notes. Wow.
That's honestly one reason, or one thing I'm kind of envious about, because y'all were able to jump on to instruments of that level pretty early on. It took until I was already out of the house and in the fucking Air Force before I could even afford a fucking instrument myself, because my whole family was broke. It's like broke as fuck at the time.
I got lucky. So
Yeah.
I started out on drums, and for Christmas, my mom and stepdad bought me and my stepbrother drums, which why they thought we would share baffles me. But no shit, that same Christmas, my dad bought me a drum set. So we ended up getting our own drum sets either way. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah, Shan
then-
got a drum set, he got a drum set. Shan got a goth girlfriend, he got a goth girlfriend. Shan got a new step parent, he got a new step parent.
Yeah.
It just goes
It's
on
like-
and on.
Admittedly, I still mess around with this and still, learn a little thing or two every now and then. I mean, shit, I send Matt every little clip that I make. And yeah, so far so good, but
Yeah, it's just his dick doing this.
well, I mean, I got to be the murder face apparently. But
Dude, the Metalocalypse is officially over. They released like the final movie. And like at the end when fucking Murderface is running away and like he fucked up some shit and he's like, no, I can't be in the band. Like, you don't understand. Like, we need you to suck. Like, you have to come back in our band because you suck. Like, without you, we're too complacent. We needed something to hate, and we need you to be there so we can hate you. Like, it's the most brutal fucking, like, you're our boy still. The movie is pretty good.
note
I
to
love
self,
Metalocalypse.
note to self, find a band. But nah.
I remember when we went by Eternity?
Yes.
You want to know what's cool about that? When Pantera was first forming, that was one of their fucking names they did.
That's right. Dude,
No,
so
I found that, I was like that. I'm
Ano-
pretty much Pantera. No.
the other deal was we started off, I think the first name was Despite the Fact. You made the t-shirts that said
Despite the
DTF.
I didn't even. I was like,
No, we didn't think it at all. We were like, dude, Despite the Fact, look how fucking cool these shirts look.
That's just fucking
I mean,
dude.
honestly, they weren't wrong. I was DTF as fuck.
Yeah, I was down to fiddle.
Down to, Blake was just down to fiddle some kids.
Oh,
Damn.
He was booking us at a shockingly amount of preschools.
he almost spit his fucking beer out.
Like, come on, man, the kids love it. Kids love our stuff.
What DTF?
For the record, I am not like that.
No, that was out of left field. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all good. There's a reason why I edit.
Please, God, take that whole thing out. All right, take two.
All I said was you booked it. I'm the one that stayed for the after party. Okay.
No,
We're all going down together. Everybody's complacent. None of you are fucking unguilty. I forgot the word for innocent. That's what happened there.
What is unguilty?
Dude, that fucking reminds me that one time when you were trying to say it feels so satisfying, but you're like, it feels so satisfactory, and I was fucking beating myself up on the inside. I was like, why? How did you?
Fuck, say bad grammar again. Ah!
Dude, so Matt was confusing me when he was talking about doing this podcast. He was like, "Yeah, are you down to do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, we'll do it." And he's like, "Wager," and I was just like, I didn't ask anything about it. And then he said it again. I was like, "Why are you saying wager, dude?"
I was like,
what?
Yeah. Everybody says bet.
But we're better than that.
And Ben was like, I fucking hate that word. I'm just like, wager. It's still the same thing. So it's like, all right, well, that's like, it's fun. Because then you're going to start saying it and confusing people. It's like the salmon.
I thought you were saying like wigger, but with a hick accent. So it was wagger.
Yeah, I get that.
No, the first time I was just like, that's weird. Maybe he meant something else. The second time I was like, okay, no, he's doing a thing. I'll ask him what it is.
And actually, no, your brain should have been like, the word is wager. And you're like, what's a wagger, man? It's like a white person with swagger. A wagger.
Dude, so speaking of our musical journeys, just recently
So much
bought some
ADHD
merch.
here.
Oh, yeah?
Just bought some One-Eyed Doll merch that should be here in a
No
few
shit.
days.
Nice.
Yeah, I got like 4 CDs, and the guy who's selling it to me has like a ridiculous amount of merch. I guess he's like way obsessed with them, so he's just got like a house full, like a freaking hoarder house full of One-Eyed Doll stuff.
And he's got Kimberly in the closet. Like,
Dude, some weird shit. Weird shit happened with him.
No, some weird shit did happen with them because like all her shit's off of Spotify now. Apparently, I think.
Yeah, she had some legal shit.
Yeah, I think it was with the record label, I want to say.
Yeah, because I talked to her about it for a split second.
legal shit is when a lawyer takes a dump.
Pretty much.
I think with regards to musical journey, I'm basically forever the music video guy out of all of us.
Pulse Ultra.
Because when it's like,
I still like.
What's up?
I still go on YouTube sometimes and find us playing in Matt's backyard.
Dude, we played those 3 chords so hard.
It was good, man. Freaking.
It was good.
We wrote some cool shit. Like, what's the Living in Confinement, man? That was like the first song.
That was a good one.
That's the first song I wrote. It had like an intro. It had a fucking like a bridge, a chorus. It had a little breakdown. Then you were like, oh shit. Like, it was a full song, man. It was awesome.
I would still, no shit, I swear, would love for us one day down the road, get together, relearn that shit, make it what it could be now, and record it, and throw it out there, and then just be done.
I thought about like taking some of the easier shit we wrote and like making it better, adding something else to it.
Yeah, I thought about it too.
Like, especially when I was getting real into ukulele, man. I got my song structure down so much where I'm like, I can tell when something's not finished or it needs something else to it. I had it pretty much down to a page, man. You have the intro, fucking chord, verse,
Like what?
bridge, chorus,
Like
blah,
what?
blah.
Like what Charlie did with Turquoise Lunchbox.
That's exactly
other
what I
than
was gonna say.
That guy butchered my drums, but he did it pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have like lyrics for it. It was always an instrumental, and then I was like, I'm gonna put lyrics to it, and it was. I did not love the way that one turned out.
This
I like
lunchbox
it.
tastes like turquoise.
I actually honestly like it, Charlie.
I like the instrumentals of it. I just don't like the vocals on it.
Dude,
I'm pretty sure
whatever.
I'm pretty sure the drums on it.
Just redub it and have just the song not even in sync with I see trees of green.
I see a lunchbox. It's turquoise too. And I think to myself, where the fuck did this come from?
I still want to hear like chopped and screwed Louis Armstrong, dude.
I bet it's out there, dude. AI, just fucking.
But I don't want to pay for it. I want someone else to do it. All the good AI shit's behind a paywall.
I'm not flipping the bill for that shit. I'm doing too much as it is. But
The one bill I make sure is always paid is fucking Spotify. Like,
I'm
even
not
when it's
gonna-
been broke and it's been gone, like, I'll holler at a homie like, bro, do you got like $10 on my Spotify one? I'm like, I got you, fam. Like, thank you
Dude,
so
I
much.
was so disappointed with my Spotify stats. I have been listening to mostly podcasts on YouTube.
Hey,
So my
well,
Spotify is way down.
For me, all my stuff was from January and February because I lost my job like end of March, beginning of April, and then I ended up working from home, being on the phone for 11 goddamn hours a day, so I can't have anything on to distract me from always like, hello, like I can't. So everything dropped off, and I didn't do shit for months, and then I only been getting back into it when, now I've got a better job, I have my fucking time back, I've been doing painting, that's when I listen to a lot of my music. But yeah, dude, my friend Castle listened to Tech 9 just as much as I listen to most music. But my fucking Spotify minutes, or like the podcast minutes, were like
sky high.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was like, my top 5 was freaking Last Podcast on the Left, and then it was like 2 Reddit ones I listened to, Memento Morons, and then Sword and Scale, like nighttime. But
Yeah,
it's like-
apparently my favorite band, according to Spotify, is Joe Rogan. So
Well, dude, for
Joe
me,
Rogan kicks
I got a shout out from Monoskin, and I was like, I listened to that album when it came out, like a whole bunch, and then never again. And they're like, thanks for being #1 fan. I'm like, I'm not, though. You're good.
dude, I've been
They're
jamming
good.
them hard.
I haven't
Good.
listened to them a lot. It was just,
Dude.
that, like I said, it was all from January and February when that
Mark
came out.
Chapman
is
was
this?
my #1 song.
Dude, the new album got some bangers, bro. They got bangers. They got soul. I
Who is
fucking
this?
dig it.
Monoskin. It's an Italian like pop rock band.
They
I've
got
listened to
jams.
some of their. I've
They did
listened to
that
some of
song
their stuff.
Beggin'.
They're pretty
Well,
fucking good.
they covered the song "Beggin'," which has been covered many times. That's
Oh,
like
was it a cover?
Yes,
I did not
that's
even know
that's
that.
Like, I sent you like a version of it once, and you're like, "This is trash," and I was like, "Okay, I guess you just didn't like the song." And then you sent me their version of it, and I was like, "This is the same song." Now he likes.
I'm not
it.
convinced that this is true. I feel like you're making things
Dude,
up and you're a liar.
Oh, bro,
I
it was
have
so-
a feeling it's true because I have a
It was
similar.
on. It was on a fucking Naruto like fight video, and I was like, begging you, and I was like, the song jams.
It
I was
totally
like,
sounds like it could be an older song for sure. Now that I'm thinking about it,
It's definitely.
I'm mad. I'm not. I gotta get confirmation, dude.
I understand, but even the one I sent you was a cover as well. It's from like I want to say like.
What's the name of them again? One more time.
Monoskin.
It looks like Main Skin. MANESKIN.
Oh,
They got some sexy jams, bro. They got some good shit, bro.
Have you heard the new one? Honey, Are You Coming? Yeah, that's it. Pretty solid, dude. Pretty solid.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, you're right. That song old as shit.
Yeah. But they
My
did
bad, dog.
a fucking banger cover of
My
it.
bad.
It's
Sorry,
like
man.
one of the first songs the Cavemans wrote was like begging you. Woo.
Dude, do you remember that song Cavemen Rejoice from Guitar Hero?
Yes.
One of the bonus songs on, I think, the first or second.
That might be second, I think.
Please re-release the first just give me the first
Like
five.
the first 3. Okay, 5, yeah.
Dude,
I was going to say 3.
It's because World Tour, the one that came with the drum set and everything, that had like fucking it had so much good shit on it, bro.
Didn't it have Slither by Velvet Revolver?
It had that. It had
One of them did.
It had the Pretender from fucking Perfect
Foo
Circle.
Fighters.
It had Backcountry. It had all of 2112 on it. Like
Yes.
the entire 2112, the whole fucking like 9 parts. It was
Fuck.
fucking badass.
That reminds me of that
Dude,
little.
if we would have spent as much time playing our instruments as we did playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero, we would have probably been fucking better than fucking Method of Infection.
Dude, if you play Guitar Hero now, just go to hard. Like you'll be like, oh, I can still kind of play, not like I
No.
used to. And then
Yeah.
at the end of it,
no.
you're gonna realize
Not
you have
me.
arthritis.
I can play guitar all day long. I tried to play fucking like Rock Band on easy, and it was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
This was actually like a good few years ago, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. I went to Brownwood and I visited Matt's grandparents, and Isaac was living there at the time. And Isaac was like, "Dude, you want to play some Guitar Hero?" And I was like, "I mean, it's been so many years, but sure, dude." And I was just like, "Oh yeah, I got this. This is pretty sweet." And then that song ended, and I was just like, "Oh, God, never again."
The only thing I can still play on Guitar Hero is Jordan, but I can't go any higher than medium. But as a slight flex, as long as I hear the 3 hi-hat hits, I can play like 3/4 of it without even looking at the screen.
Yeah, not
But
to
that's
brag, but I can get like 84% on easy on that song.
I gotta say, I thought about this in Guitar Hero. They were dicks for making it 5 buttons, dude. That was just a dick move.
You
Fifth one.
needed it. The fifth
No.
one is like, dude.
What they should have done is done 2 rows of 4, just on top of each other.
That sounds so much more complicated. What are you talking
Honestly,
about?
that would be
I
amazing.
agree with
'cause then you
you.
could do chords.
Because you're not
I think
sliding your hand down and like creating this whole new
Yeah, you're-
slot for a finger that doesn't exist. There's
What about
4 of them,
2 rows of-
motherfuckers.
What about 2 rows of 5s?
I'm down.
Oh God,
Okay.
no.
What about a real guitar on Rocksmith? There you go. There's your
I actually
fucking-
did that. I did that.
You just go
Dude,
to like Animals as leaders. Like, never mind.
I remember
It's like-
playing Rocksmith because my band, we cover I Got Mine by the Black Keys, and I played it on Rocksmith. I know that song note for fucking note, and it was like, no, you're not doing it right. I'm like, no, you're not doing it right. Like, so fuck that, fuck them.
Like, am I rushing or am I dragging?
I don't know why, but I'm suddenly reminded of that one little clip that Charlie and I made. We did that section of
2112.
Yeah, 2112. Ding, 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 ding. I think I still
I
have
remember
it
that.
somewhere.
I think that was right, like when you got your bass, right?
Yeah, it was right when I got my bass.
Yeah, I don't
Charlie,
know
you
where that
remember-
clip lives.
Dude, you
Charlie, do you
remember the
remember-
fucking... Oh, sorry, you can go.
Do you remember me and you finding out that you can use a Rock Band mic to record?
Yes.
So we went
God.
to FX and we literally bought them out of those mics, trying to like, because we didn't have money. We were trying to record shit.
Yeah, we were trying to record like the drums, guitars at the same time. So
Yeah.
we needed like at least 3. We didn't really do vocals back then, so
Yeah.
But I just remember USB plugs on your computer being fully occupied by microphones.
Fuck it, that's how you do it.
me and Blake one time, I don't remember, I think it was when we were doing 6-gun draw, we were in my garage and we made like a little blanket fort basically in the middle of the garage as a sound booth.
Fuck
I
yeah.
would love it. I would love to hear that recording now compared to like what it is
Oh,
now.
I think you think that, then you'd hear it, you'd be like, burn this. Burn
Oh,
this
no,
with fire.
No one
No,
ever
fuck
sees
you.
the light of...
I completely rewrote that song. It's like it's not the same song. Yeah, I would love to hear the original and just laugh at.
7-gun draw now.
Yeah, because that was so. I guess should we talk about the band journey a little more? We kind of just brought it up how it existed, and then
Go for it.
So what I was gonna say is we had, despite the fact, turned into Eternity, As Seen on TV. There was probably one or two other names thrown in there.
Oh, False Existence. That's what it
was.
False Existence.
Dude, we made some hella banners on that because Jono's brother-in-law has a band.
I remember those.
Fixed Eternity, I think, was their name. So we had the FE. We kind of templated off of theirs a little bit. You remember that?
I don't.
Yeah, because
it sounds like something we would have done.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't like try to copycat them, but definitely was just like, okay, I mean, it's an F and an E. Like, what are they kind of doing? And be like, okay, well, how could we make this different? So I guess totally ripping them off, but.
That's literally
we weren't like ripping them off or anything, but yeah, we were totally ripping them off.
That's fucking Rick James. Like, man, you think I'm gonna just go grind my feet on someone's couch like that? Yeah, I'm never fucking his couch.
Yeah, I did that.
I forgot about False Existence. Nice. It's hard because you come up with so many good names though. And then like then we went to 3 Kinds of Mistakes, right? 3Com.
Yeah, I think that's.
We went from False Existence, or despite the fact that False Existence, from False Existence to Eternity, from Eternity, because we went to, we went to Eternity. We went to church camp and decided we were going to be a Christian rock band.
Oh my god, we did.
And then,
honestly, that was a beautiful night though, man. Yeah, that was some bonding there, man.
Yeah, it was. And then after that, we were kind of like half-assed trying to do like a pop punk thing and called it As Seen on TV. And then we finally settled on 3 Kinds of Mistakes.
Yeah, because we were always trying to like find our brand.
Yeah, we were.
And then for some reason y'all switched to Red Wolf Crow.
No,
that's a separate entity.
We were all in it at one point.
But that's a separate. This was like back when we were all still in high school, learning. Like, I mean, especially when I started smoking weed.
Hold on. How many times do you think each of us dramatically quit the band? And which one is your favorite? I know what mine is, and I know what Matt's is.
And it was the only time I ever fucking quit, so fuck you.
You talking when he came in, pushed the drums over, like,
my mom says I gotta quit the band.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We're all just like waiting so we can go take some stale ass chips out of your kitchen.
Hey, but in my defense, she did say I had to quit, and I said, "Fuck you, mom."
That's fucking teenage angst, though, dude.
So funny. Because he's like dead serious, like on the verge of crying. He's not there. I'll give you that, Blake. You didn't cry, probably.
He cried,
say that,
bro.
I definitely cried.
Okay, he cried. I was trying to help you out, but me and Matt are just sitting there like, so what do we do now? Because this whole vibe is fucked.
In my defense,
we decided to start we started a Swedish acoustic ginger rebellion.
So here's what's funny is I quit the band once in a very dramatic way, and then 5 minutes later we were jamming again after my mom left and went to go work.
Yeah, that's like literally like what if that day you just stopped playing music and you went to work on a farm the rest of your fucking life?
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Yeah, you're that guy.
But no, so 3 Kinds of Mistakes is kind of where we finally half-ass found what we were gonna do. And then
there was also so many different like, cause we are kind of, I was kind of more into like the emo shit and kind of super heavy metal. Charlie was like super like 80s fucking rock and like other like Pearl Jam type shit. And then like you kind of had like
I was super into Tool at that time.
You were really into Tool.
It was Tool, Cross Canadian Ragweed,
Pink Floyd.
That was all you listened to, I think. I'm pretty sure.
And then the Rugrats movie soundtrack.
It pretty much hasn't changed either. See, like we were talking about it at work the other day because Spotify does that like yearly thing or whatever.
Rap.
Mine was Whiskey Myers, Blackberry Smoke, Blink 182, and As I Lay Dying. And everyone, like, even Matt was like, "You listen to As I Lay Dying?"
As I Lay Dying? And you're like, "Yeah, bro." I'm like, I didn't peg you. As a fan.
Dude, my music's like all over the place. Like, let's see. If you go into my search history right now,
I bet you never heard of the Peculiar Pretzel, man.
it's literally like some just. Okay, it's really
nothing but soundtracks from Rugrats. What is wrong with you?
Yo ho ho and a bottle of yum.
Freddie King.
It's Angelica singing One Way or Another.
Look right here.
I can't see that.
Yeah, I see that so clearly for sure.
Yeah.
I'm reading
3
that.
inches of blood.
You don't even got to say it. I could read it for sure.
3 inches of blood, dude.
Dude, I actually showed somebody 3 inches of blood the other day.
Really?
Bro, they go hard, and still, like, Deadly Sinners is like you're like,
Dude, Black Spire to me is still their best
Black
song.
Spire.
Jam,
yes.
Bro. That's a jam too. That's good.
Forest King.
I do find myself randomly just like out of nowhere, like,
By the way, guys, you can search Spotify. Charlie Gwinn. There's a full album and a half on there. I forgot about that a long time ago, but now I remember.
Shameless plugs. Hey, Blake, plug your fucking band too, bro.
Oh shit.
Check out my band, 3 Kinds of Wait, shit.
Red Wolf Pro. That's a bit of a tongue twister.
Nah, I'm actually going to put links to y'all's shit in the about section.
Yeah, we're called Pantera.
Just like
I'm going to explain some of what's going on right now.
No, you don't.
I will never forget when fucking Charlie's roommate walked in and said, just like Pantera.
Hey, roommate, you son of a bitch.
God damn.
But yeah, go listen to the Cadillac Thieves on Spotify as well. I did some of their artwork.
That is the Cadillac Thieves.
And no, they are not black. They will not steal your Cadillac.
You are perfectly safe. Don't worry.
Charlie Gwinn, however, might. Hey!
Sketchy as hell. Gotta watch that guy.
But yeah, man, everyone's still making music. Like I said, they all, like, I'm super proud of you guys fucking getting your shit out there. Like, y'all have been doing it. I kind of moved away. I'm focusing more on, like, art. I still jam, but I don't have anyone to jam with, really, other than Shan, and we're never hang out hardly. Like, so, like, it's one thing just playing music and practicing, but actually jamming with people and vibing and picking up other people's music and creating something is, you know, you need people for that. And I don't have too many people for that, so.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. I would legitimately love for us one day to get together, spend a week, and relearn our shit.
That would be great. That'd be awesome. I'd love. That would be the best. That'd be a good ass fucking weekend, you know.
And all three of us sing. So like, let's all three of us find who's best at what and sing that shit, you know.
Dude,
it'd be fun.
Doing some harmonies and everything.
Oh shit.
Bro, you met Charlie. Remember at that party one time where we were singing the "Look at my horse is amazing," and then at the end, oh, bro, it was.
We just perfectly harmonized on accident. Just the
great.
Sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade. And we've had a few of those moments, me and Matt, where like just jamming, where we just come together so perfect.
Me and you too on guitar. Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
No, everyone like the first jam when everyone meets up is always the best one. The first jam when everyone just sits down, plugs in, and you get the like, all right, we're here. You never record them, but you should. But dude, I remember the first time I got Charlie high and we played guitar together. And we went down and we're like, all right, this could suck or this could be great. And then we were just fucking on it.
Dude, it was like a solid 5 minutes of improv that never missed.
After that, we just put our guitars down. And it was like the scene in Step Brothers when they build the bunk beds. Because we were just like, dude, oh, bro, dude, what? Like, what?
We could not handle what was going on at the time.
And neither could the world, because they never heard us, because we never recorded shit.
Go ahead, Blake.
I regret so much not smoking with y'all back then, but I'm also very thankful I didn't, because...
Yeah, your first time was incredible.
Well, no, not even that. Just, I think I would have died back then. I would have been like,
hit with a bong in his fucking chest caves in and he fucking...
that chest hump would have finally fucking caved in, dude.
Dude, I forgot about your cereal bowl.
Yeah, that would have made his nipples touch.
I don't have that anymore, so because I got fat.
Prove it.
Oh shit.
Screenshot, save for the spank bank. You guys don't want to see this fat white gut? Yeah, you do. I know what the people want.
Oh shit.
I know what the people want.
Dude, that ain't a fucking gut.
Jesus Christ.
That's a gut.
That's a fucking Bill Dotrieve gut.
Even though we're all looking like people that just drink tall boys in jorts on a sidewalk, you're still skinnier than everyone else on the podcast. Everyone.
Yeah.
Damn, fucking got a strobe light going over here.
Like I was telling my homeboy Steven from my old job, man, like about my podcast all the time. And then whenever you came to pick me up to go see Death to All,
yep,
I was like, oh, you're about to meet someone from my podcast. Like I know you don't like know them, but like I bet you imagine them as just a bunch of skinny, strung out druggies, right? And it's like, yeah, I'm like, they're not. They're all fat nerds that are fucking losers. And then you walk up there lumbering like, hey, man.
Hey, truth be told, I'm not technically the fat one.
No, you're not the fat one. No,
I'm not the fat one. Like,
hey, what kind of commercial vehicle did you guys have to rent to get to that Carnifex show?
We got the biggest U-Haul we could find and still needed a little trailer.
Dude, I'm still pissed off that I got my fucking
he pretty much ruined his whole day. I was like, you know what? I always go too hard during the opening bands. Then by the time the main band comes on, I got a massive headache. So it's like I kind of kept my chill. And
30s, am I right?
Dude, during like the first or second band, the second band during a pit, because there's not too many people going that hard, but like
there were just some big motherfuckers.
Other than you elbowing me right under my heart, which I felt for a month, his knee got taken the fuck out. Like second band, there's still like 3 more bands to play.
Like there was a fucking wave of bodies going through. So I'm just picturing some NFL linebacker motherfuckers that are just paving the way, and my stupid ass, I'm just like, it's okay, I'm hard as fuck, let's brace. Fuck! And dude, so my fucking knee goes out.
Was when I was in the military, I saw Carnifex, and I accidentally hit the lead singer in the face because he was right there, and someone pushed me, and I bitch slapped the fuck out of him. And I was like, I always wanted to tell him that. So when we got the backstage passes and got to go meet him, I was like, I hit you in the face in 2012 when you were playing with After the Burial and Upon a Burning Body. It's like, that was in 2011. I'm like, oh, you kind of remember?
That's
like,
awesome.
Bro.
Yeah. Hey, do you remember the I Wrestled a Bear Once concert?
That was my very first like show. And fuck yes, because that what was so cool about it when they finally went on, I punched a girl in the face during that. I was walking to the bathroom and she was like windmilling, and then she grabs me and starts like, dude, I was not having that. I was like, took my.
I was about to say, you're like, it wasn't even an accident. I just wanted to see what it feel like to punch a lady.
But yeah, man. So I wrestled a bear once. Like that's before they got like big, dude. They had
Yeah,
one.
but for you, what was so cool is like the guitarist wanted to like
Dude,
jump
yes.
off and crowd surf, and he saw Matt, and he just pulls
How
Matt
it-
up on stage. Go ahead.
How it happened? I'm up at the front. I see someone pass the bass to this guy, and he gets on stage. And it's like that lucky bastard. And I turn, and the guitar's right here, and it's like, and that guy jumps off. I was like, just random open chord, like, but, oh, bro, it was
Matt,
like
you have
my
no
first-
idea how happy I was for you in that moment. Because I mean, I wrestled a bear once, but you fucking loved him, and I was just like,
It was
dude,
great. It was
good
awesome,
for
dude.
my fucking boy. That's an amazing moment to have.
Then we got to meet him
I'll-
after the. No, you can continue.
I'll never. Oh, no, you go ahead because you're on topic. I'm about to change it a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. I was gonna say, because me and Blaine threw up on each other after the show because we went hard, and then I got to meet them, like pet our dog and stuff, and then I coincidentally saw them again, right when they just had kind of recorded their second album. They didn't really have a new song out other than "Tastes Like Kevin Bacon." But I had, for art, I had a giant poster board that I drew all of my favorite bands as cartoons. I had Cannibal Corpse, My Chemical Romance,
Remember
Mushroom
that?
Head. Yeah, and I wrestled a bear once down there as cartoons with Kevin Bacon's head cut off and 2 strips of bacon under it. And I was like, I'm gonna give this to them after the show. And like whenever they played during their first song, we broke one of their PAs because everyone was going so fucking hard. They're like, look, we love the energy, but we need this shit. And then like after they done, it's like, dude, did you draw this? I'm like, yes. Like I fucking love you guys. Like we're gonna put this over a fireplace, man. Then I got to play his drum set too, which was kind of cool.
I bet that's still over somebody's fireplace.
It's gotta be, right?
Dude,
Dude,
whatever happened to
I
your?
will-
Go ahead.
I will never forget. Matt got me into like I wrestled a bear once, and all that shit. And I don't know if he remembers it, but I called him one day and I go, dude, I just bought this CD. It's badass. I'm coming to your house to show it to you.
Carnifex?
It was Carnifex.
Yes.
You introduced Matt to Carnifex?
Yes.
I did. I
I
did.
never would have guessed that.
Oh,
It had a giant sticker on it that said "for fans of Cannibal Corpse" or something on there, and like, it was their diseased and poison. Because like, I got Ben into Carnifex. Dalton was
Hell yeah.
like not really into it. Connor, I showed him a couple songs. Like, all right, that's pretty fucking good. But when
Which I'm surprised.
when we met him, I had to like not be like, oh, it's so nice to meet you.
You still did it a little bit, right?
Dude, I was like, man, I've been into you since fucking Diseased and
Dude.
Poison, bro. Like, you guys are like, they're
I will
fucking,
suck your dick right now.
they are gods of deathcore, bro.
Matt was fangirling like a motherfucker. Connor was socially awkward like a bitch. Dalton
He
was
looks it in
drunk
the
off his
picture.
ass. What's up?
He looked it in the picture.
Yeah.
Connor
No,
did.
he fucking the fucking book that he had that people thought was a fucking Bible. No,
That was
it's
me. I thought it was a Bible.
Yeah, you thought it was a Bible. It's an H.P. Lovecraft book, and they all fucking signed it.
Yeah, it's got a big ass
Oh,
picture of
sick.
Cthulhu and shit on it, man.
But no,
Oh,
and then
nice.
of course Dalton and I are just fucking slinging podcast cards. I'm like, hey, you like fucked up humor? Hey, you like fucked up humor? Just fucking.
I'm sorry.
going all out.
I don't know why, but I have this image that is like funnier than what actually happened with Connor and that band to me. It's just Connor being like super cool, just being like, "Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm Connor, man. What's up, dude? Yeah, it's good to meet you guys. You guys are, yeah, great stuff, dude. Yeah, just like being super chill."
That's kind of what Connor was trying to do,
He like reaches in their pockets and stuff.
honestly.
I haven't seen Connor since high school, and I imagine he is 0% different.
He's
No,
much
that's how I-
0% different.
Yeah, he's pretty much the same. Truth be told, out of the bands, he surprised me. He had a bit of a liking for Snakefather, one of the opening bands.
Bro, they were fucking kick ass, man.
Dude, they
They
were
were
the
playing us like,
shit.
if you ever have fucking pain, just take it out right now. And then you saw Connor like, fuck yeah, bro.
Connor and
That
all
boy's
his
hurting.
There's a video of like, it's called like Someone Get Jessica Out of the Pit, but someone recorded, so I guess someone brought their girlfriend to a mosh pit, and like you see her like, like dude, someone come get they aunt, man, like get her out of here. It's so like get out of
She's
the
for the streets.
fucking funny.
I just imagine Connor and all of his Canadian angst trying to fucking headbang with no hair.
Truth.
I've had hair. I literally grew my hair out to headbang, and it made it so much better.
What kind of hair do you have now?
I'm just rocking the mohawk. I
He's
rock the mohawk, man.
I mean, you had that long hair for a long time.
I miss my long hair, but this is all I'm allowed to do now because of work and shit.
Yeah, we've all had well, I guess, Ben, you haven't, but us three have had the, like, pretty long hair. I think mine got down to, like, somewhere on my shoulder.
I remember when we were in fucking high school and we had, like, the emo bangs kind of going. And then my grandma just looked at us on the couch and it's like, yep, the moment the hair goes in the eyes, the mouths come open. And we were like...
I don't remember that.
Honestly,
it was hilarious.
Truth be told, I wish I still had my old ID before I got a driver's license because my hair. I was working construction to pay my way through
Flock
college.
of seagulls, like fucking.
No, dude, no. My hair was actually down to here, like towards the base of my neck. I was working construction down in Kemah and shit.
Hold on.
Whenever I had to pay my way through college because of the whole, you're not getting in the Air Force with just a GED. You need fucking college. So I paid my way through that shit.
Dude, my ID looks like Jesus' mugshot, dude.
Let's see it, because mine kind of does too.
Oh shit!
You look Israeli.
You look Israeli as fuck.
All right, I gotta go get mine now. Hold up. So I had to renew my driver's license during COVID, so I wasn't allowed to take a new picture.
Me neither, man. I saw Charlie's fucking image on the fucking 9/11 fucking attacks.
So
The one that got away.
I'm 32, and that's still my driver's license photo.
That is a 16-year-old boy who is
High as fuck.
just discovered coming in socks.
That's not Dave Grohl. That's Dave Groan.
Dude, I don't know why that makes me think of this, but Blake, I remember the time, so, spoiler alert, I went to rehab at one point, and I came back from like a month, and I was like, what you been up to, man? In Blake's room. And Blake was like, you want to see what I've been up to? I was like, alright. So he like pulls his mattress away from the wall a little bit.
There were so many.
He just starts pulling lotion bottles out. He's got like 15 to 20 bottles. And I remember
He was proud of that too.
he was like, he looked at me like, he was like, hey, you want to see what I've been doing? I'll show you.
You didn't even have to ask. If you would have waited a second longer, he'd have been like, you have to come you gotta check it out.
Charlie got pregnant walking just into my room, dude.
Hey, to be fair,
Oh,
Blake's
God.
dick looks pristine to this day. It's young as hell.
It's super lotion.
Very
It's-
moisturized.
It's almost got like this layer of a mucusy substance on the outside.
It's like when you touch a slug, there's always a little bit left behind.
Oh, Sherbert.
Fuck out of here. I love you, Sherbert. We're gonna cuddle so much later.
I still
And
have
we're
your.
gonna fuck.
Oh God.
I don't have all of
It's
them
the
anymore,
only
but
pussy you're getting, so.
I don't.
She's
I
like, don't
I
talk about
have-
fucking unless you want to get it on right now.
All right, sorry, Blake. Go.
I was saying I don't have all of them anymore, but I still have a lot of Charlie's letters from when he was in rehab. In a box in the attic.
I got the hilarious one. I'm not sure if he was in rehab or I was in the army at the time, but he drew, like, because we kept drawing shit back and forth to each other like a limo horse. And because before I left, I was real into, like, torturing bugs with fire. And I got him, and we just, like, burning, like, beetles and shit. And then, like, I drew a little stick figure, like, Matt and Charlie burning beetles. Beetles burning Matt and Charlie, like, ah! My brother had this busted down Bronco in the back of our fucking backyard, and so you'd go smoke out there at night. But our landlord would come out skunk hunting, so we got two high teenagers seeing a flashlight, and you just duck down, and like, it's like, dude, what if it's like a deer or something? Like, what if it's like a SWAT deer? Like a SWAT, like, they don't even, like, hold their guns, they just kind
They
of
just have hooves.
yeah, they just point to it, like, And then he drew a whole little mini comic of like, bro, get down, and like the SWAT near like, take the shot, sir. Like, I still have that letter like a motherfucker.
Oh, dude.
Deer
was
Hunter's
hilarious.
Revenge.
I do remember when I thought of that comic to draw up, I was like, Matt is gonna love this.
I got many giggles. Many giggles for my people.
Oh, but by the way, we were talking about you went to the army, I went to rehab, and going back to 3 kinds of mistakes, the reason we called it 3 kinds of mistakes, I don't think it was the reason originally, but
No, we just
turned into it.
We assigned roles for it.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, Charlie's fucking doing drugs, going to rehab. Matt should not have gone to the army. That was a mistake. My bad, Matt. Didn't mean to do that.
You and Jono both.
So
Y'all
that's
hyped me up for it.
that story. That story's fucked up. So me and my buddy Jono kind of talked me into going to the army. We kind of signed up. We hadn't been to MEPS yet, and Matt signed up, went to MEPS after we convinced him. Like, it was a lot of convincing too. Matt did not want to go. And we were like, dude, think about it. It's gonna be us 3. It's gonna be fine. We're all gonna be in this together. And finally convinced Matt to go. Matt went to MEPS first. Then me and Jono got a felony and couldn't go.
Hey, why did y'all get a felony?
They broke into the high school on like Robitussin or something, and they just stole. They like busted it. They took all the snacks out of the snack machine. They tried to steal back my lighter that got confiscated.
Who did steal back that lighter?
And at the end of the year, they're like, look, we were going to give you your lighter back, but it is police evidence now. So we cannot, like...
I did not know that part.
I did.
I did not know that part. That's hilarious. We tried to Robin Hood that shit. They were like, it was on paper. We were going to give it to you.
The funniest part about it was I had my friends' mugshots DVR'd on my fucking TV. When they got out of jail or what, I was like, bro, check it out. Like, blip, 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 blip. That's you mother. But then it was like, my name's on the paper and they can't sign up now. I already did it.
I think I made Charlie's mugshot my profile picture on MySpace for a long time.
Like free T-Dog.
Yeah, dude, that shit sucks so bad. I remember when I got bailed out, I went to Rocco's house and his dad had World's Dumbest Criminals playing on the TV. And I think I said this on Blake's podcast maybe, but yeah, like everybody's just like, haha, you dumbass, this, that, and the other. I'm just like, yeah, my life is ruined. I'm not chill about any of this right now. Like, you have every right to be making fun of me, but I'm not like in on having fun with this joke right now.
I'm not there yet.
It's hilarious now, but like I know at the time, like, just shut the fuck up. Oh,
dude, I was like about to cry every time somebody made jokes. And I'm like, I'm a felon forever.
There was that.
I'm 17 years old.
There was the time at Scott's when I admitted I did bath salts, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Like, you, fucking Michelle, like Devin, everyone was like, you should have just did meth, or like everyone was fucking yelling at me, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know. And dude, that
you should have just did meth. That's a wild.
It was not fun. It felt
good,
like
clean meth.
Well, I've been there, done that, got the wife beater T-shirt. So.
Fucking shit.
So I think my mistake was I just got girls pregnant in high school.
Going back to the little army bit, Matt, about how bad you got fucked on that. There was also this week where my girlfriend and your girlfriend were like pretty good friends, and we would go out to Goldthwaite like every day this one summer and swim out in this pond and just have fun and bang and whatever else. And it was just the best week ever. And then Matt gets a call from like the recruiter or somebody. He's like, "Hey man, you ready to go in like 2 days or something?"
Yeah,
like,
we're leaving Friday. Like, I'm not going
and
for
you're
like
like,
another month.
Yeah, it's supposed to be another month. And he's like, "No, it's Friday." Just we were out at this pond, I think, like swimming and just having a great time. Middle of summer, it was the best. And then Matt gets this call, and it's all of a sudden just like the worst day.
Yeah, it sucked.
It is the way.
I was also such a fucking bitch back then, though. There, like,
Whenever
I don't want to get into my first fiance, but Fuck, that shit took some healing. Bro, that shit.
Man, yeah,
I
there was a lot that happened there.
Shit out of myself, man. I'm like, you are putting too much effort. Like, even when I finally yelled, she's like, there it is. Like, what? I was supposed to yell at you? Like, well, yeah. I'm like, fucking, like, really? I thought I was nice. You bitch.
Hey, at least you didn't write 16 records worth of music for yours.
I'm a nice guy, you fucking cunt.
No, but like it took me forever to actually enjoy Mayday Parade again. I had a dream last night,
Dude,
I'll never forget that y'all tried to get me to go to the army with y'all, and I was like, all right, man, maybe. And you're like, yeah, we're gonna go run with a recruiter. And I went running that one time, and I was like, I will never join the army.
Running still sucks. And honestly,
100%.
The military helped me because it put my ass in kind of in shape. It made me get my priorities straightened.
Hey, you know what, Matt? You're welcome, dude. You needed that shit. I knew you needed it. I didn't want to fucking go. I was just doing that for you the whole time.
Yeah,
I was like, this man needs Jesus and discipline.
And I left with a drinking problem, and I smoke now.
That's a typical guy that gets out of the military, though.
Dude, but running always sucked. I remember one time the whole company, like, we were doing our morning run, and it was longer than usual, and then it started raining, and then one of my friends next to me is like, you see what God just did to us, man? Which is a quote from fucking Fear and Loathing. And then we're finally coming back to the company, like, yes. And he's like, nope, it's raining. I want to run more. And like, we're supposed to stop back. Oh, God damn it.
Dude, you ever hear people that are like big runners? Like, you get that runner's high and that second wind. I've never gotten any of that.
Bullshit.
Never once.
Same here,
never.
I've had does not exist.
Knees in pain, desperately wanting to stop.
Dude, no.
It always sucks. Running sucks.
7-mile runs across the fucking base. What the fuck is this runner's high? Because I've never had it.
Yeah.
Like shit.
I mean, I've had a run as low. Where's a run as low?
Dude, my aunt went to basic training and she broke her hip on a march. Just a march, like not even running, just marching and just my hip broke.
She actually snapped it on the way to the recruiting office. So, at Heartland Mall, she broke her hip.
They were about to go run, and somebody was like, "You want to smash real quick?" She was like, "Yeah."
Bro, what's like one of my best stories from the military, other than the guy shooting himself in the head, is when I first got to Fort Stewart. Like, I left basic training, I went home for 10 days, and I was like, "This is where you're gonna be." And I was in the new barracks on the 3rd floor, had my little beanie hat on, skinny jeans, like outside smoking a Black and Mild. And there was a party going on. They're like, hey, new guy, like, fucking take shots. I'm like, oh, I don't drink. Like, oh, you're fucking drinking now, bro. So we're shooting all this, like, 151 or something, and I was super drunk. They're like, hey, new guy, you need to go to bed. You got, like, your first day tomorrow. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, go to bed. And as soon as I did, when I came out the next morning, the exit sign was broken. There was vomit in the hallway. There was blood all down 2 flights of stairs, and there was a blanket with doo-doo on it thrown out of the 3rd story. And I was like, what the fuck did I miss? Like, bro, as soon as you went to bed, that guy called that guy, and they started fighting. This person threw up. I don't know how the shit in the blanket got out there, but it was like, bro, I missed something.
It's probably better that you did.
Like, it's the doo-doo in the blanket that really, like, cherry on top, bro. Like,
I think you should think of it as you dodged something more than missed it, you know?
I could have been the one at the blanket.
Honestly, this reminds me.
Blankets.
We need to hit some people up and get that whole Tales from the Barracks thing started.
Yeah. Absolutely. We got me, you, one of your buddies, Oscar, Steven, he was in too, man.
Yeah.
Does anyone talk about more about music, or you want to go into the next topic?
What's the next topic?
The next topic is things we are unhealthily obsessed with.
I don't like that. Let's not do that.
Matt's pulling at me and probably has 2 people in his crosshairs at the same time.
I'll tell you one thing I'm fucking unhealthy obsessed with. That's Matthew's lack of a goddamn driver's license.
Oh!
I mean, that's fair, but that should have been the 3rd one on our fucking talk shit corner. But let's get into it. I don't have a
Hey,
driver's license.
hey.
I'm 32 years old. It's been fine for me.
It could be worse, Matt. You could be 32 and still live at home with your parents.
Oh! They moved into my
Touche.
house.
Touche. And me and my driver's license drive to work every day.
See, and I think he's just upset because he has to drive every day. So he wants to bring a nigga down.
I'm trying to bring you down, dog. Trying to bring you down to my level.
No, I'll tell you who's
Literally
upset. I'll tell you who's upset. My ass is the one that's upset when I have to go to fucking Round Rock to pick your ass up before getting together with Dalton and the others.
But the reason it makes me so irritated is because it's such an easy fix. Like,
It
it's
really
not
is.
hard at all, and it's been over a decade that you've just not done it. It's not like, oh, but I gotta do all this stuff. It's like, you gotta do like one thing.
Well, I mean, it's still a lot of steps now, because especially since COVID, they don't even have a phone anymore. Dude, it's for real. When I had to re-get my fucking ID made just so I can take my test to pass my insurance license.
Yep.
And that was a whole hassle, man. Like, they sent it to the wrong address, and I had to wait another, like, 2 weeks for them to remake one and send it out. But you can't even call them about it. You have to fucking set up shit on a fucking, like, website, pick a date. Like, don't miss that. Make sure you have all your shit. Otherwise, you're gonna have to remake a date. Like, you have to pay just for the appointment, essentially. It's a whole thing now. But I'm at a point in my life. I work from home. I walk to pick my kid up. I have a Randall's right there. Like, literally across the street. I got fucking... And if I need a ride, you ever heard of Uber, nigga? Damn.
It takes money for that, dude.
Yeah, fucking Uber's expensive as shit.
I know.
Yeah, no joke.
I know you're saying all this, but there are definitely many days of your life a year where a goddamn driver's license would ease your stress of just being pulled over, or just like, oh, I can't do this because I don't have a license. Oh, I can't do this because I did spend $30 in an hour and get a license.
It's the worst $30 in an hour I've ever spent in my entire life. You're trying to put me in hell. Leave me alone.
Every time I call Charlie, I go, "Do you still have those roommates?" And he's like, "You mean my parents?"
There I go.
Oh,
no!
Dude, that scene on TV.
He turned into a porn channel.
It's that scene on TV, man. That was literally one of our logos, and it just said "I've seen a TV" on it.
Let me see if I can charge this while we're going.
What do you charge? Like, you
My
have
video.
to
I got like a legit fucking camcorder.
Fuck
Sick.
yeah. Hell yeah.
So it's fucking so hot right now.
He's all like, oh, damn it. I'm ready to podcast.
Hey,
God, that's
honestly,
a long way for a joke.
if I had the cable hookups, I'd probably use my camcorder for a webcam. It's better than this piece of shit.
Actually, he's literally just showing his true colors.
Because he's gay.
No, that's
It's
me.
a rainbow.
Dude, fucking, we were talking about how disgusting human bodies were the other day, and we were talking about times we, like, threw up and stuff. And
Yeah, by the way,
fucking-
Charlie, you're muted.
Still muted, bud. Look at him. Quiet
muted.
son of a bitch. It's okay, Charlie. We understand you.
Look at how not red I am on this camera. Jesus Christ. I was like, dude, am I this red? God.
I'm just more worried about the huge black dude behind you. What? I told you to go back in the
I probably should
room.
have just done this the whole time. Like, this is a much better angle.
Are you on your
Probably.
phone now?
Yeah.
Fair
Samsung,
dues.
what
Fair
up?
dues. Well, okay, yeah, so I brought up things we're unhealthily obsessed with because not only is Ben a slut for planes, apparently Blake is now too, but he like he's flying and shit now, which is terrifying for me to watch as a friend. I feel like my grandmother watching
He's
us climb
crashing.
trees.
He's all around.
I'm envious as fuck. Envious as fuck. Not gonna lie.
But the difference
It's
between both of them is we make fun of Ben for fucking loving planes so much. I found a bunch of sexy drawn waifu big tittied airplanes And Ben kept getting upset, so I kept sending more. I sent the same one to Blake. He's like, I'd smash. Like, cause he's down. Blake's down to fucking airplane. Ben is too ashamed to admit it.
I ain't ashamed of
airplane
shit.
lover.
I sent one of a real fat plane chick, and he's like, that's a fucking like F-350, like not like he knew what plane it was supposed to be, like you fucking nerd.
Well, I mean, the intake, the fucking cockpit. I mean, there's telltale signs.
Every
I bet
time
you
you
were looking at
on an airplane, it's like tells you exactly what it is.
I got a 747's got a fat ass.
One of them was a 747.
I bet Ben was looking at the fucking cockpit.
I mean, I would.
I mean, you gotta appreciate a good cockpit, dude.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so we talk about them fucking planes a lot. It's fine. Ben, like I said, we just like upsetting Ben. It's just fun to do.
Honestly,
Like, I've been rewatching through Parks and Recreation, and Leslie talks to Anne so lovingly and sweet. It's the exact. I was like, this is the exact opposite how I treat my friends. You're so nice to these
Chicks
people,
and dudes.
dude. For real,
Dude,
man.
So that's like the difference between chicks and dudes. Like dudes just dog on their boys to their face, but it's all love. And like chicks, if you're dogging on your girl to her face, it's like you're being a bitch. Like,
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
like if y'all
They do the
dogging on me about, if y'all are dogging on me about getting my pilot's license, I take it as like a, hey, bro, you go get them. You know, like chicks are like, oh, I would love for you to get your pilot's license, but what they really mean is, I would really love it if you bursted into fucking flames on takeoff. Like,
Yeah, women do
Blake's
it.
getting a pilot's license is because he knows the only way to get into the Mile High Club is just jerking off by himself. If that counts.
Blake's literally gonna get 2 licenses before I get 1.
I was gonna say that all ago. Damn it.
why do I picture him just cranking it in a fucking porta potty that's on a pallet in the back of a C-17? I don't
You're
know.
gay? No.
Yeah, because you like to think of Blake Jack in it.
No.
Because men jerking their dicks just naturally comes to your mind, Ben.
No, it
It's
does
okay.
not.
No shame. No shame here. No shame.
Shame. I shame. Shame.
How does this make you feel, Ben?
What the fuck?
Oh, you never make them
You
touch.
never make him touch.
You never make him touch. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably gonna be a nightmare to edit, but I don't care.
Yeah, get fucked.
I
loser.
haven't seen one thing other than fucking Matt saying the N-word a couple of times that you need to edit. And
That's
them saying
because
fuck
Oh.
shit. That was pretty fucked up.
Well, now we got the sound bite for it. That's
Like,
like,
I see them.
just gonna say it because I.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey
just
Ben.
like that.
What's up?
Ben, do you take notes of everything that you got to edit?
No, what I do is
He just listens to it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. That's why. See, I was the one that edited our podcast, and that's why I finally stopped because it sucked to edit. I was just like, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
Ben likes to edit though. Like that's it. He needs an
Yeah,
outlet
that's-
for it. So, because I would not do it. I show up and talk shit and leave. That's as much as I contribute. That's all I want to contribute.
But still, you do need to keep it easy on him. So for the rest of the episode, I think we should just discuss our plan to.
fuck.
Well, as long as he's not an, I think we're fine.
You're saying
I think he's all of that. I think
That's
he's all
what
of that actually.
all the time you don't hear because he can't legal. And when he does leave it in, you just hear beep 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 beep.
Like,
It's
See,
kind
you
of
gotta make-
yeah, it's like a running joke that's behind a paywall. Like if we ever make a Patreon, though, that's where you can hear it.
I have.
you got to make it fun. Like our censorship on forced consent, because it was forced consent with the Twisted Peckers. Our censorship, like when someone would say something, it was a chicken going. "Brrrr."
Yeah. Not for me, it's I got all kinds of fucking sound effects like the JonTron what and shit like that.
It has like a radio feel to it. Cause like when you listen to it, like you hear all the bullshit that's not really relevant, or unless it's funny. Like
Mhm.
everything's kind of edited down. There's like kind of a background. There's sound effects. Like Especially when like there's technical difficulties, he has it. Like it's fucking hilarious, man.
Like
when we talk about fat people walking, he has a.
like
on this podcast, that's got to be a lot of the time. So,
truth be told, I'm still fucking fighting to get a fucking short film off the ground or something creative, and so this is basically where I just go ham.
Film.
You can't make a short film. I'm 5'11".
Oh yeah, we got to talk to Dalton because he's the shortest of the group now.
But yeah, okay, I guess unhealthy things or things we are unhealthily obsessed with. For me, the one that I know is very unhealthy and does not help or contribute to anything is I love watching death footage. Like, I daily look at cartel fucking compilations, fucking people getting hit by cars, set on fire, skinned alive, fucking fingers chopped.
Everybody, I think, in our generation, like most people, have that one friend who shows them the fucked up shit on the internet.
The lively
You're that
dude.
guy. And you were like one of my best friends, so I saw all of it.
With it.
I had a direct doorway into all of it. I was not volunteering. You were like, dude, check this shit out. I'm like, is it that bad? And you're like, no. And it's just somebody's fucking nuts getting cut off with a rusty razor or something. I'm like, cool, man.
Steve, for me now, though, it's like, it's so... I'm, like, dead to it. I made... A beheading video is... A beheading is exactly like a vagina. Because you always know what to expect, but each one's just a little different.
I want to fuck a vagina.
You're like, that's the part, the difference.
The chef's kiss. Oh, look at the blood spurts. This time they held his head down and let him choke on his own blood. That was insane. Don't watch him with sound if you do watch him, because it adds a whole... It's like ASMR for the devil.
It's not. You are a psychopath.
I remember when you fucking showed that one video to Connor of a dog getting hit with a cinder block.
I don't watch animal footage, and I try to avoid anything with children. Because at least with an adult human, you've probably done something fucked up. If you're in a cartel video, you're probably in another cartel that did the same shit to their cousin. But someone just needlessly murdering a child or beating an innocent animal, like, at least put a trigger warning so I know to avoid it. Because when I go into there and I see a monkey getting, like, taped down to a chair with someone just drilling through his face, like...
Yeah, it's just...
I'm trying to see nice stuff of people getting set on fire and hit with a pickaxe in the throat. I don't need to see that kind of filth. I watched a woman put a fucking traffic cone in her asshole. I didn't know you could do that.
Pleasure there.
No, it was fun. It was just like, you know, I thought it was going to be someone getting their head cut off. I'm like, oh, well, that guy put a drill down his dick hole.
I can never unsee the guy that put a jar up his ass and it busted because of you.
He made a second video of that.
No. Did it happen again?
Through the first one.
It didn't break, but like the balls on someone to reattempt that.
I like how it didn't break, and he's like, see, this is what was supposed to happen the first time.
Oh my god.
He probably bought the fucking jelly at like a fucking Dollar Tree.
Actually, fun fact about that, Matt. You know the fucking phrase that I said with the last one we recorded? Where
Nipples
it said,
on butts makes good for good sluts? Yeah. Hell yeah.
No. It said like an inverted bottle up the ass that ends up toppling an entire country.
Yes.
Yeah.
If there's one thing doctors know, it never accidentally went in your ass. I don't care what excuse you give them. Just go in there and be like, look, I'm a disgusting freak.
Oh no,
I need this removed.
The dude said that he was raped by a different ethnicity, so it sparked a race war that toppled the country.
I know that, but doctors already know you never accidentally have something in your ass.
Oh no, never.
There's no, I was asleep, my friends got me with like the big 10-incher.
Imagine being the one guy that actually just something happened. And you go in there, every doctor's like, we get it, dude. He's like, no!
You're the third one today. You're in front of, you're like waiting in line with...
I did it! I did it!
Legit slipped onto my uncle.
God!
Oh, fuck.
I mean, all the other times were on purpose, but this time was definitely an accident.
This was different, man. You think I'm gonna put a whole remote up there? I need that to watch TV.
What about the sound bar?
Well, okay, that one was on purpose, but you put a good fucking bass in there, like.
Oh, hell yeah.
I threw on Billie Eilish once, and I fucking creamed my panties, bud.
Oh my goodness.
With the rebel yell across.
The rebel yell. Dude, like, y'all know Shane Gillis, like the comedian?
Oh
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
he had one video where like they were waiting for dinner and they go up there and the whole family sees him like on one of those vibrating
OnlyFans dad?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking hilarious. I fucking love him, dude. He's fucking funny as shit.
You don't want to see how the sausage is made?
Dude, it's so fucking. He's like sweaty as fuck too. Like,
Hell yeah.
I was like, man, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans where I just shit on flip flops. And Connor was like, you should, you should call it chili chanclas. I'm like, bro, that's fucking funny as fuck, dude.
I gotta say, Connor's coming around. We're infecting him a little bit every fucking day.
Yeah, every day you're making him
No,
a bad person.
We
Pretty
try.
much. He's still considered the moral compass out of us, but he's getting more fucked up with every.
It's just because he feels bad about what we say. He feels he feels ashamed for us to be his friends at times.
He made such a good name with that. I'm thinking you could make that work.
The chili chancla.
Yeah, you could start off buying the cheap stuff. Once you get a following, people are gonna want to see the high dollar stuff getting shat on, you know?
Yeah, we got a Louis Vuitton Gucci fucking flip flop over here. I just ate some chili fucking cheese dogs. I'm about to fuck this shit up.
Yeah, add a green bean casserole. We'll see what happens.
It's literally gonna make sounds like they draw in comics, like flop.
It's like 2020 cake farts.
Oh, dude, that's got to be part of it. You got to put those sounds in the little like starry boxes.
Why do I have a feeling that I'm gonna be roped into this because I'm the only fucker that edits?
You need to make one that says WAP and it's just fucking Nicki Minaj or whoever that bitch is.
Yeah.
WAP.
Because when that freeze happened, some of us had WAP, like no water and powers.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Too much fun.
The things I do for video shit.
The things I do for satanic rituals and masturbation.
Look, man.
Yeah, you piece of shit, you garbage fucker. All right, hell yeah, we're going on to Trash Talk Corner. You're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. Oh, you fucking suck, I'm better than you. Kiss the rings, bitch.
You think you're better than us, but all you got for movement is Subarus.
What's a Subaru? That joke didn't land because I don't understand your fucking fancy doctor talk, bitch.
Oh well, of course
come
it
on,
did.
you don't get around in your anger. Oh, you fucking beat me.
Chevrolet. Chevrolet.
Chevrolet.
They're Lamborghinis and everybody knows it. What are they? Shock Martins because they need shocks because they're technically my cars.
Oh, because you're a Mexican.
Just have fucking some fucking Reeboks with a tiny little chain steering wheel on it.
No, man.
Charlie, what are you unhealthily obsessed with?
Oh yeah, my wanting for not having a license.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, I'm kind of like, my personality, like, I don't have one lifelong thing. I'll do, 2 weeks of going hard on something. Like
PUBG.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, PUBG. Okay, PUBG called out. Field attack. I was trying to be nice.
Hey, I play with you. Okay, it's all good.
Yeah. Okay, PUBG. Sure. Yeah, I'll give you that one. But what I was gonna say is bands and movies and TV shows.
Especially with bands.
I watched The Lovely Bones the other day. I hadn't even seen it yet. The premise got me, and I was obsessed with it. I was watching scenes on YouTube and looking up half of the plot, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna watch this movie. I can't." I was like, "Oh, who wrote the book?" I was just going down this lane. I was like, "Why are The Lovely Bones?" I don't know. It caught my interest, and I just
awesome.
dive in a rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
So same with bands, you know, Måneskin. Who else have I done it? Paramore, My Chemical Romance back in the day.
I overdo it to a point. I know I overdo it when Devin's like, just slow sighs. Like, okay, I'll put something else on. Because, like, when I find, like, if I go down my Discover Weekly,
Steam Powered Giraffe.
Yeah.
I moved them up to my fucking top 3 because they meant so much to me. My top five, I got System of a Down, the Mars Volta, Steam Powered Giraffe, the Strokes, and probably the Deer Hunter.
So Matt, you show me a lot of good stuff. Steam Powered Giraffe was a hard miss for me. And I showed it to a guy at work. I was like, I just want to show you this to make sure me thinking it's trash isn't me being an asshole. And I showed it to him. He's like, that is absolute garbage. Your friend is retarded.
You say that, and I also have a whole nother set when like, the best time it happened was Patrick Henry came down, was chilling with his mom, we were smoking, whatever. I, like, showed them one song, and the next day, like, bro, me, my mom, and my girlfriend stayed up all night listening to every album they had. Thank you.
They have some good shit.
They do. They're corny, they're fucking lame. That's fine. I know, like, we have different taste in music. We totally do. I, like, be glad I don't send you more shit that I actually want to, because I try to tame it back, because there's stuff that just, it gets me amped. Like, there's one song I just heard, it's called Douche, and it just, it's like this punk metal song that's like 1 minute and 50 seconds, and like, it came on, I was like, I want to kick someone in the face, and I looked at the cover, and the cover is someone getting kicked in the face, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, Matt, you said, like, that's most of what our relationship is at this point, honestly, is just like every week or two, we just send the other one a song. Mostly you send me songs that...
You can be hit or miss with them.
70% of the time, I'm like, damn, nice. The other times, I'm like, no. Just no, man.
It's probably the same for everybody, honestly.
I mean, it is, though, but there's certain times, like, when even if you don't like the song, like, I could picture you, like, singing that part when we're just goofing off, so that's why I'm like, okay, like, it's like a high falsetto, like, you might dig it, you might not. But with Steam Powered Giraffe, the best part about them was, because the reason I am a metalhead, because Jared got me into System of a Down, which changed my life. So for years and years and years, I would text him randomly, like, thank you for System of a Down. Like, thanks, bro. And then when I got him into Steam Powered Giraffe, for the next couple of years, he's like, bro, thank you for Steam Powered Giraffe. Like, I got to pay him back with that band. If you don't have to like them, like I said, that's fine. But if you do come to my funeral, Honeybee, the first song I ever heard from them, is going to play. Because that's how much that band means to me. The song means to me. Same thing with the 10-minute long song from The Void's Human Sadness. Because I love the Strokes. Julian Casablancas has this weird side band that's like edgy, odd, but there's some music elements to it, but I love it. But that's one of those that's like, it means something. If it's not to you, that's fine. Like I said, we have different tastes in music. But we still
send me a lot of stuff where I'm like, dude,
yeah, like
the
I said,
Loss on You.
Dude, that I have a good story about that. When I found that, I sent it to like everyone I knew. And then like months later, Steve, he was like, bro, when you sent me that song, like my grandpa had just died. Ooh. And I put it on and I cried, man, and it meant so much to me. Like that's like, bro, that happening is like, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard, man. I'm glad I was able to kind of help you process some of those emotions, even if it's just getting them out.
Yeah, you said most of the stuff you sent me, like I said, I'm like, nice. But I will say I am a little scared. When I see something, I'm like, this looks weird. This is some Matt shit.
Like that's what I love, man. I would rather find something that kind of sucks that has heart than something that sounds delicious and has like zero soul to it, you know? Mm-hmm. It like there's nothing wrong with the radio, but Brian Gober explained it the best. He's like, dude, the radio is like French fries. Everyone loves French fries, but where's the fucking meat? Where's the burgers, man?
Pretty good analogy. I'll give him that.
I was like, bro, I'll give you that, because like that's exactly explains it. It's not bad, but I just kind of refuse to llisten to it because they're
good old French fries. That's what it is.
Yeah, dude, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's one reason.
Songs like I loved Katy Perry's "E.T." That song goes fucking hard, bro. Loved it. I don't
Katy Perry's got some good shit.
see, but even then, I don't give a fuck about Lady Gaga. I don't like. There's shit I don't care about. I don't care about most of it. With Death
I have
Grips-
a weird.
Oh, continue.
I'm not a fan of Lady Gaga. Weirdly, have a huge crush on her though.
She's kind of
She
cute.
does it.
She
does
will
it
look
for me.
cute, and then she will look like the ugliest thing you've ever seen in your life.
I
Other
know.
times, she's such a strange
That's what
looking
kind of
lady.
excites me. That's kind of what excites me about her, I guess.
Dude, she's an amoeba. I don't like it.
She was gonna go by the germ, but
That's actually one thing that I like whenever you and I start sending tracks back and forth, because like we've had our fucking friend group texting for like what 12, 13 years now, some
definitely
shit
over
like
a
that.
decade, yes.
Yeah. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, if I send this in the group, it's gonna get fucking buried, or the person that it's intended for is not gonna fucking hear it. So I have to fucking part and parcel it out. I'm like, okay, Dalton's into this shit, Connor not so much. Connor's into this shit, Matt not so much. Matt's into this shit, they go fuck no. So I just start fucking spamming you with shit.
And whenever I think of you in music, it's always death metal or like stuff like Sabaton, where it's like lore.
Well, truth be told, there's actually there's a lot of stuff that I listen to on the side as well, like Nigel Stanford, straight up nothing but instrumentals.
Yeah, it's that guy from the Thornberries. He got into a mushroom and started playing music.
Smashing. But no, dude. Like, I've gotten into punk. I've gotten into all kinds of fucking different subgenres of metal. I mean, fuck, Matt saw my rap. It's like
It literally was
metalcore,
just like metalcore, fucking post metal. I was like, God damn, dude. Like mine's
alternative.
like, yeah.
Like,
Rugrats theme track. Like, why is this everywhere?
well, truth be told,
Right, that joke.
I was a bit of an all-rounder, and then you got me into the more heavy shit later on.
Dude, whenever I saw that Cradle of Filth was gonna come through Austin, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, I know you kind of like some Cannibal, but check out Cradle. They're touring. And Cradle is a lot more accessible. There's less just freight train sounds. It's got melody and all that.
When I heard "Hallowed Be Thy Name," their
Yeah,
cover,
you immediately were like, I just bought the tickets, we're going. I'm like,
and then I got to show you Three Teeth, which is
well, I
fucking...
kind of knew then, though. I heard one song from them. Dude, Three Teeth opened for fucking Cradle of Filth, and they had the coolest fucking mic stand. It was made out of, like, broken AR-15 parts, dude. It had, like, dude, it's fucking badass, dude. It was so fucking cool. Because they had the shirt I sent you where it looks just like a NASCAR shirt.
Yep.
He has, like, a mullet, and there's a fucking, like, 24 on a car, and it's just, like, Three Teeth, like, death metal.
I fucking bought that shirt.
Fucking
That
funny.
sounds sick.
Oh, it is. It is. Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
I need to see it. Yeah.
Hold on.
I personally would not have gotten it because when I get a band shirt, I want it to look fucking sick. But like it was, I was like, bro, that's pretty good. He's like, I'm gonna buy it. I'm like, do it. Get that.
While he's
shit.
doing that, fucking probably my favorite current metal band is Gojira.
I forgot it's in the wash.
Oh, Ben, no.
Just take a picture when it comes out, send it to me, and I'll send it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to see this.
Gojira goes fucking. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole,
dude.
but like, bro, they got like fucking. They know what they're doing, and they're like super environmentalists as well. So they like save the trees.
I think
Bunch of Rage
Charlie.
Against- So never. Go ahead.
I think you got me into Gojira, Charlie.
Yeah, I think I told you about them when we went to Midget Town.
Yeah, and then
Just casually mentioning Midget Town, like everyone
Yeah,
knows what it is.
what is Midget Town?
okay, Midget
realized
Town.
All the buildings are really small, and everyone talks like this, like, "Hey, welcome to Midget Town."
They talk like what? What's up?
Work on that. Rope circuit underpants.
So no, Midget Town is an abandoned industrial incinerator that's off of Echo
Oh.
Lake in Fort Worth.
Yeah, me and my dad have been trying to go there to take pictures.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
Dude,
like,
it's
it's
sick.
like
You
if,
gotta go do that, Ben. Blake.
it's like if David Lynch was a rave kid.
Like, if you like whenever you're in the fucking building, you climb up like 4 or 5 staircases, and then you just look out, and it looks like somebody just fucking lit up the side of the fucking building with a Tommy gun, because there's outward protruding bullet holes, and it looks like a fucking starry night. Like, no joke.
It's fun because you're like, man, there's gonna be like just teenagers exploring and people dumping dead bodies, like just a good vibe, you know?
What you gonna want to do? You gonna want to go a mile down south, see the first crackhead passed out on a side of the road. You're gonna step over 3 heroin addicts, then you go up the stairs. Then you're gonna find it right there.
Truth be told, I'm thinking of making a return to it with a can of spray paint and a grappling hook. I'm gonna go to the tower. That fucking cooling tower, the one spot that's not tagged.
There's 2 towers, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody has the balls to go up there and tag that because they shouldn't. That's a bad idea.
Probably terrifying.
God damn it. I might be a little too. I might be a little too fucking self-destructive physically still.
And mentally, just because you're a bastard, man.
Man, possibly, maybe. I don't know.
He was a bastard, man.
The bastard man can.
So anyway, basically what I came onto this podcast today is Trump 2024.
Trump 2024.
That's my guy. 100%.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I don't like Mexicans.
We're the worst. Like, I literally have a problem with just pulling knives out to rob people. Like, I don't care where I'm at. You could be my best friend. It's like, if I have a knife, I'm sorry, bud. You're getting, like, empty your pockets, nigga. Let's go.
That's all that you got out of the army is how to do a stern knife hand.
Yeah, and I bought, like, 3 pit bulls.
He's like, I didn't have a criminal Hispanic dad to teach me how to do this. So.
Fuck. Man.
She doesn't like what you're doing right now.
Actually, that for some reason that reminds me, I need to hit up Patrick and see if the script is good for the fucking film.
So, is that Perseus?
Yeah, Devin's in here messing around. Now Blake's getting all up personal.
Gotta shave that nose hair, dude.
Dude, it's like in the military when they'd be watching us take a piss for like a piss test. They'd be like, damn, Buendia, you got some dirty fingernails. Like, how deep are y'all looking? Oh, God. You thought you weren't red before.
Fuck it.
Well, all right. Anything else to add?
Y'all should change this from Memento Morons to ADHD.
In HD.
That's actually why we used to do 4 topics, but we started going to 3 to kind of like flesh them out more.
Never got around to that 4th one.
Well, actually, no. We would go
did
from 3 to 5 to 7, and I'm just like, fuck y'all, I have to edit this shit.
Well, we didn't even talk about the most important band that we were ever in.
Oh, shit.
Dead Wolf Crow?
Jonas Brothers are dead, dude.
We played one show once, ever. And we had one
it wasn't
song.
even the lineup, because it was me, you, Clay Story, and Blaine Daniels.
Blaine, yeah.
And we had like 3 practices. One practice we actually played. The other 2 we practiced doing our makeup. And then I got fired because I wanted to hang out with my girlfriend. And then we were like, hey, let's play a show at the Brownwood reunion. And it was me, you, and Charlie as 3 Kinds of Mistakes, literally playing one song from the Jonas Brothers Are Dead.
Yeah, and it was so impromptu, and we're like, what's up, we're the Jonas Brothers Are Dead. This song's called Orphan Eater. They're high in fiber because they're used to being pushed away.
And that's how we got to meet Stoney LaRue.
Actually, that reminds me,
That Kids is How I Killed Your Mother.
Didn't Matt play a set and get kicked off of his second set at a fucking
That
concert?
was way later down the line.
Later. that was ukulele Matt on drugs, Matt.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
if you listen to Forced Consent with the Twisted Peckers, with my episode, you can hear us talk about that.
That's right, because you were here that night
day.
for that.
Yeah.
No, it was that day. I did my set, and then I went to your house to do that podcast.
Holy shit. I forgot all about.
That's too much work, man. How I can't play music and talk. That's fucking insane, man.
God, I still remember leaving because Matt told me he's like, "You haven't played this necrophilia song," and I was like, "There's like so many 3 to 7-year-olds running around right now. This is not gonna be cool."
It was the best. That was the best.
My mom was like, "Let's watch his set." I was like, You don't want to do this."
See,
I'm not saying it wasn't a good set.
When Sil came in, he was sitting with Devin. It's like, no one in here understands him, but that is fully Matt right there.
Yeah.
And it was, honestly, even if I didn't play the necrophilia song, they still probably would have canceled my shit.
Well, yeah,
It wasn't just because the song it's a tasteful song. As tasteful as necrophilia can get. It doesn't cuss. It doesn't mention anything super graphic. It's just it's a love story about my lover who broke her neck, and I want to keep her around a bit more. I didn't call her Miss Crispy or nothing.
I will say, out of the three of us, I think you are the most talented writer. Because the way you
creative for sure, like you.
Yeah, 100%. Like my shit that I write, it's almost always all anger based. Like this pissed. Like my most recent song is called I can't say what it stands for, but it's got two names. It's either FYZW or something like that, and then the other one is Terrible, because I bumped into a local musician and he was just like, we were talking and asking how each other's show went or gigs have been going, and I walked away and I heard him go, "Oh, that's Blaik Mair. He plays for a band called the Cadillac Thieves and they're fucking terrible." So I wrote a song called Terrible, and it's just like,
I feel that.
Yeah, like I write from anger. But like you can say
out of anger, I write out of sadness, and you write stories.
Exactly.
I mean, there's still that, but like it doesn't. I kind of have to, man, because like I need to be entertained during it. Yeah. There's people that write like a hit song and they fucking hate it because they have to play it every fucking time. That's why it's like the first song they play, so they can get out of the fucking way. But and honestly, a lot of it probably was the drugs as well, because I wasn't sleeping. So instead of staying up watching porn all the time, I decided I'm gonna at least create. So I got into music really hard, and I started doing my art really hard. So I was at least using my piece of shitness as something to create better, make myself better.
I am glad that y'all both pretty well got off of drugs. Like, I don't.
Yeah, no more drugs.
Weed and alcohol is a little different, but weed and alcohol, methamphetamine and heroin's a little different. But
no, I can't, dude. If I take half a Xanax, I'm out for the day. I'm a very uppers kind of guy.
Yeah.
My grandma force fed me ADHD medicine until the point I was like, "We got another 60 milligrams."
Dude, like I saw this thing on Facebook the other day that was like about being the bad role model and like friends, and I was like, dude, because like my friend Lane, his parents were like, "You need to stay away from Blake. He's bad. He's a bad role model." But like Lane was all trying to do drugs, and I was like, "Hey, maybe you shouldn't do that right now." Like,
you were always playing Bad Company by Bad Company every time. I do remember.
Bad Company.
At least it wasn't. At least it wasn't Five Finger Butt Punch.
Dude, fuck them.
Most definitely. I knew something. I should have had alarm bells going off when my ex said that was one of her favorite bands.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were having a stroke. Come again?
Dude, Five Finger Death Punch was pretty badass when they first came out, and then they just became a part of the fucking it's like a computer program. It's like they said, "Hey, go do this and this and this, and you'll be okay."
They're the nickel.
That's what happens with music.
Yes.
Every time a new genre is created, like that's what happened to grunge.
Yeah.
Once you got into like the early 2000s and you got all that butt rock, that's what that was. Like, we're just gonna computer generate grunge. AI has been around longer than we think, guys.
Yeah, no shit.
Actually, interesting take. At least I think you can pretty much define the decades by the musical genres, but once you get past the early 2000s, it doesn't seem like there's anything different at all.
No,
with
there
the-
It
is.
was me. The Mars Volta came out in like
With-
2004, and
No,
no one even
2001.
knows.
No, honestly,
2001.
Ben,
You are correct, but still.
honestly, Ben, it's still the case. That shit's still happening. If you want to know the truth is we're getting old and we don't notice a lot of the new shit
Exactly.
now because we're listening to the old shit.
Fair
Here's
enough.
something that I think is definitely going to be a thing that's going to happen. It actually probably already has, is like, we think of music as like a band, you know?
Mhm.
Music's not going to be a band anymore. It's going to be a guy with a computer.
Yeah,
That's-
it's already going there.
It's already been there.
You have people like author and Punisher, who is a fucking engineer who created his own. Like, he's a war machine, dude. All of his music he makes based off of like reverb from like metal things spinning that he created. He has his mic he has one attached to his throat that just picks up his throat muscles, and then he has one that has 3 different tones in it. But the whole time he has this fucking drum, like he does his drum like this while it's like drone metal, but like, bro, that's a whole new level of like, that's not.
What's it called?
He opened for Tool, man. He's called
Author and Punisher.
Yes, I saw them live when they opened up Tool.
He's insane.
That's awesome.
It's a
The
20,
author-
For you.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. When I saw him open for Tool, you literally like it. He played for an hour and a half.
That's a long time.
It sounded like
it's drone music.
we literally, like me and like John Cooley, because John went with me that second time to see Tool, and then like 15 other people that were like in our area. They were like, has he even played a second song yet? And one guy was like, yeah, dude, this is like his 5th song. This one's bad. I'm like, you can literally, because nothing was different. It just sounded all the same.
That's drone metal. It's a drone. It's a main fucking single note. But like, just
it was badass at first, and then it just kind of got.
I get it, because it's listening to it is like, okay, I don't want an hour of this, but watching, like, because I would watch the videos of him, like, wow.
You dissect what he does the same way that I dissect movies and shit.
I also was tripping acid when I saw how he actually did it, so I was like, I'm gonna watch every fucking concert I had. Like, that's fucking insane.
Yeah,
I
actually,
get it. Like I said, that's not for everybody. I would expect you to be like, this is garbage, and I'm like, it's shitty. I don't think it's garbage.
No, like I said, I liked it at first, and then it kept going, and it was like, it's all the same shit. Like, it's time to do something different. Like, it was all the same key. Like, literally,
it's a key of spinning a disc. It picks up. It's like it's a frequency. It's not a note.
It was cool though, because he had this big ass machine. And he's like pulling shit, and you're like, fuck yeah. But like
he would fit perfect in like the Mad Max Fury Road. You know.
Pulling shit.
Think of it like the guy in Mad Max who's like playing the guitar with the fucking amps. Dude,
yeah.
You know the coolest part about that guitar is, you know what makes the flames come out is the whammy bar.
oh shit.
Yeah, dude, they built like a flamethrower guitar, and he's just badass.
Almost like something Rammstein would have.
But
Like, I really need to bend my notes here. I just can't because we use the whammy bar for something else. So
Almost like you can't do this.
More to Charlie's point though, and I can't believe I forgot this, especially since I've been having one of his most famous songs on repeat lately. Has anyone ever run across the artist Boy What on Spotify? He writes his songs. He writes the songs.
Is it like a Hank Hill cover band? Like, boy,
No.
what?
No. It's BOI. What? But he writes the songs and composes the shit, but then he AI transposes his fucking voice into different SpongeBob characters, and his most famous one is Plan Z with Plankton. And it's a fucking metal song. I shit you not. It's actually not bad.
I heard a rap song with Sandy Cheeks just talk about how her pussy's fire, bro. So like,
we all know it was, baby.
I mean, who else are you gonna fuck there, Pearl? No, I'm gonna fuck Sandy. Of course I am.
But no, he's like the fucking lyrics though. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely worth a listen. Cause the guy just starts going off fucking hard. He's like, the Krusty Krab's going down when they hear this beat, like shit like that. I'm like, fuck, this is actually so funny. It's fucking awesome.
I like that Mark Rippler guy. That fucking I'm a Flamingo. When that came on my Spotify, like, yo, I'm dropping all around. I'm a pink bird, gonna jump around, better get some wah. Oh, I'm a T kid and fucking rip out his and it drops, and I'm like, God.
Actually,
damn.
hold up.
That shit's so funny, bro. That shit drops so hard. It gets super fucking insane.
And to kind of answer your question from like 45 minutes ago, Ben, Red Wolf Crow was like my first attempt at the Cadillac Thieves.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's how that started. Was Blake was like, "Hey, I want to do a band with you guys. It's going to be a different band.
Yeah.
It's going to be a red dirt. What do you call it?
Kind of like a
rock.
Texas country southern rock thing.
Yeah. Like
we're like molesters in overalls, kind of.
No,
it's Blake's brainchild.
Yeah.
Country music with a splash of Stevie Ray Vaughan, right?
Kind of, but no. Like,
Yeah, no.
more like kind of like Texas country with like a splash of like Pearl Jam. Almost.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Like, because dude, like, I'll put it to you this way: like the Cadillac Thieves, the band that I'm in now, like when we play country bars and they tell us we're too rock. Then we go play the rock bars and they tell us we're too country.
Yeah.
And I mean, we cover stuff from like the Black Keys, the ZZ Top, to fucking what's the name of that band? Sex is on Fire band.
Yeah, that one.
Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
We cover their shit. We do Cage the Elephant, but then we turn around and we do shit like Garth Brooks. We don't do Garth Brooks, but shit like George Strait.
Yeah.
Where are the bodies, Garth?
Do what? Where are the bodies?
Where are the bodies, Garth? Carry on. If you know, you know.
They call him Girth Brooks.
Girth Brooks, yeah.
He's got a meaty cock.
But I mean,
Did a film with Johnny Depp.
My goal with our band is to be able to like go play a crowd of anyone, and anyone can pick something out that they enjoy and have fun with.
Which is definitely, like, honestly, I've been listening to a couple of your tracks, and it seems like y'all are getting pretty good, or pretty close to hitting that mark, honestly.
For me, I'm the exact opposite of that. I just want to play what I enjoy, and like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Because
that's what we're doing.
Yeah, dude, and like I say, you are still doing what you're doing, but like I said, you're more accessible.
Yeah,
you know, like for real. Like I would have to, like I said, I just play a weird kind of shit.
We don't play like. See, like when we go into bars, they're wanting us to play shit like Wagon Wheel and Richmond, north of Richmond, or whatever that fucking guy is called.
Yeah,
shit
you
like
had
that.
it right. You had it right.
But like with us, it's like Austin will come in and go, dude, I really love this Waylon Jennings song. Let's play it. And we're like, oh, fuck yeah. And then Jared will come in and go, hey, let's play this Kings of Leon song. And then Juan will come in and like, hey, let's play this song by Wolf Mother. And then I come in and I'm like, hey, let's play this Cross Canadian Ragweed or whatever song. Like one of the songs that we're trying to work out now, like we haven't done it yet. We've talked about it and it's on our list of shit to learn. Like we're trying to figure out how our band can do Sober by Tool.
Ooh.
See, and how to do that is, it's not by trying to recreate that, but like how would Cadillac
we don't want to recreate it. We want it to be the same, but also be kind of our own, I guess, to where people. No, like I still imagine it that like
soften it.
Yeah, something, you know. It like, but like, see, like we do a what's that famous song by Cage the Elephant? The one that
Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
Yes. Yeah. So like we cover that one. It is 0% the same way they do it. It's very much our own. It's a jam, like, and that's how we are. Like, that's what I told the guys. I was like, we could go in and we can do these songs that people are begging us to play, like Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn. I literally have a song that I wrote about, like the song Rock, you know that song Wagon Wheel, that Rock Me Mama Like a Wagon Wheel?
Yeah.
Like, I fucking hate that song. And like, I wrote a song about how much I hate it. It's like, the typical bar crowd, they'll watch their sports on TV, but they'll pay no mind, but watch their sports on TV. They'll ask for Wagon Wheel or the Billboard Top 3. I want to look them in the eye and tell them that shit ain't for me. Like, that's a line that I wrote, because like, I'm not going to play what you want me to play. I'm going to play what I want to play. And if you like it, then good, you know?
Yeah.
That's very much our mindset. And like, honestly,
the path has been set by so many bands that have been just like, we play what they want, whatever they want.
Exactly.
That's what we play.
But see, it's like my buddy Zach said this to me, because he's trying to get his band up and going right now. And we were talking about like covers, and he goes, I don't get the love of covers. I mean, do people really want to hear a local band do a great value version of some song of Don't Stop Believing through a 30-year-old secondhand PA system when they could just go watch the real band do it? You know?
Okay, but first of all, if the band doesn't exist anymore, then absolutely yes. That's why you go see cover bands.
Also,
right.
If you can't afford to see the actual band, then the cover band is the budget experience.
Right.
I saw an Iron Maiden cover band 2 weeks after I saw Iron Maiden with Matt, and I was 2 songs in, and I was like, absolutely not. This is garbage.
Well, you literally, if it would have been like another year, but like even like, because we saw.
I decided right then, I was like, I don't like the idea of cover bands. Like a band that's just like, we are a tribute to this band. Like, just write your own shit, dude.
I posted a thing on Facebook. You know what makes sense? Doesn't make sense to me is like, we cover a song by a Texas band called 6 Market Boulevard. It's a badass song, but our version, I really like. We had a lady come up to us at our last show, and she was like, dude, usually when bands play that song, like, I just walk away because that's awful, but like, you guys kick ass, because like what we do is in the middle of it, we kind of turn it into a medley, and we do Stranglehold by Ted Nugent. And she was like, you guys need to fucking record that. And I was like, man, I've been trying to get a hold of Clayton to do that because we want to, you know? And like, I don't remember where I was going with this, honestly, but
on drugs.
I think you were trying to make a point where, like, you cover something, you have to put an element of your own into it, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But like, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, speaking on the devil's advocate side of cover bands, since we did just see a cover show, which was a Perfect Circle and a Tool cover band, and the lead singer was the same, but he had 2 separate bands playing the music. Yeah. And then there was a System of a Down cover band that's like only in California, so when they came through here, I was like, this is the only chance I'm probably going to be able to hear System of a Down songs.
Yep, Scars on Broadway.
No, that's not even.
Oh wait, no, Lost in Hollywood. Why do I keep saying Scars on Broadway?
That's the guitarist.
Yeah, that's Darren Melankian's side project. My bad.
What was neat is there was a debut tribute to there's a Slipknot cover band called Sick. Yes, but they're fully committed, man. They had the mask, the fucking trash cans came on, played like shit off their fucking the first 3 albums, jumpsuits, flipping everybody off. It was badass. And it's like, if I go to see Slipknot, yeah, sure, I'm fine, but I'm not like the biggest fan of them anymore. Honestly, I don't care about them.
Dude, I am still a Slipknot fan up until here recently when they started kicking out like Jay Weinberg and all that shit. That started pissing me off.
Back in my day, there wasn't even a Jay Weinberg.
There was a Joey Jordison, goddammit.
The point is like, if anyone was going to replace Joey, it was Jay, and he fucking nailed it.
He nailed it.
And then they were like, yeah, we're going to part ways with him. And like, dude, like, I saw this thing the other day that was like, Corey Taylor's just kicking everyone out of Slipknot so he can make the Corey Taylor cock rock band, like, be Slipknot. Like,
he's kind of a dick now. Like, he's a dick.
Oh, dude, he's been one. He's just really starting to show his colors.
They'll say Slipknot could lose 4 people that are not essential and the music would sound the same.
Yeah.
You could take out a trash can hit and a wiki, and it's the same.
You lose the drummer, you lose the bassist, you lose goddamn that you basically lost the core.
Yeah.
We are a Slipknot barbershop quartet.
hello.
I push my fingers to my eyes.
People equal shit. People equal shit. But no, I honestly think you're onto something with regards to Sober from Tool. You just gotta the one song that I keep thinking of whenever you mention that is Hurt with Johnny Cash's rendition versus 9 Inch Nails.
I mean, even Trent Reznor said, after Johnny did that, he goes, "That's no longer
that's his song."
He denounced it. He denounced his ownership.
Yeah.
He's like,
that's not mine anymore. That's like that 6 Market Boulevard song that I was saying. That's not to sound cocky, but even when I go watch other bands play that song, I usually think we do that song way better than you fucking do. It's not a cocky thing. It's just it's just really feel that way.
We wake up and piss excellence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all. I'll tell you what. What do you think about?
It's my hat now. Totally my hat.
What do you think about trying to go viral with that shit? You get a good recording going on. I'll get some camera gear. We'll make a fucking music video.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. We were talking about cover bands. So I want to record that song.
You gotta
so
get permission.
Bad. You record it the way that we do it with the stranglehold kick into it. But what's funny to me is you can't record another band's song without paying for it. But yet these guys will go start cover bands, make money off of other bands, and they don't get sued for that shit. But if I go record that song and make money off of it, then I get sued.
Now, see, while I'm on Matt's side for the cover bands shtick, financially, I am on your side with that because that's kind of bullshit. There needs to be some kind of royalty thing.
I don't have anything against cover bands. I went and saw a Stevie Ray Vaughan cover band one time, and it was badass. That was the closest thing I was ever going to get to seeing Stevie Ray Vaughan. The guy crushed it. He played guitar
You mean that guy who died in that plane crash? No, that was Stevie Ray Vaughan. Steamy Ray Vaughan just shits his britches.
But I do think there's a time and place for cover bands.
Absolutely, 100%.
Most definitely.
Like when Thunder Horse was a cover band for Death Clock, and Death Clock decided to get back to the roots, so they kicked everyone out of Thunder Horse, and they were their own tribute band to themselves. Which actually Rush did as a band called Rash, where they played Rush covers, but they were just Rush. So I don't know if they played it a little worse.
So is there going to be a cover band of the cover band called Scab?
No, because Neil Peart's dead, you bastard, man.
Well, no, Rash and Scab.
I got 2% left. This is where I'm dipping.
Yeah, well, let's sign us out then. Let's go. I think we're good. It's 9:30, so
check out the Cadillac Thieves. I haven't done a shameless plug.
Check out Cadillac Thieves and Charlie Gwinn on Spotify.
Check them out. They're my boys.
Show.
It's not going to be December. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. Okay. All right, if you've got any questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, or complaints, or if you want to buy some fucking merch from us, then hit us up on momentumorons@gmail.com. If you want to fucking support this podcast more directly, then check out the Spotify for Podcaster support link on any of the places where you can listen to us. It is https://podcasters.spotify.com/pod/show/memento-moron/support is your one-stop shop for supporting this fucking goddamn this fucked up venture. And thank you very much. I haven't had any alcohol. That's probably what's fucking me up. If you want some analog art pieces that are piece de resistance from a spick of all trades and master of Juan, then hit up my boy Matthew Lee Buendia over here. He will set you up with some fucking fantastic shit that you're going to want to laminate on your goddamn car and showcase to the fucking world. We're also on Twitter at MomentoMorons/X/Twitter/whatever the fuck. We are on Facebook at MomentoMorons. We are on
Charlie's
Instagram.
hurry the fuck up.
We're on Instagram at MomentoMorons. Also, check out the Cadillac Thieves and Charlie Gwinn on Spotify. Their links are going to be in the description of this episode right down there, right next to our support link. So hit them up. Now, any final words?
Thanks, guys. It's been fun.
It has been fun.
All right, guys. SeatGeek is the perfect place to get tickets for you and your friends.
Put the promo code morons eat dick.
Let me
damn it!
Let me tell you about my experience with Blue Chew.
Jesus.
Rock hard, man.
Manscaped.
Without further ado, I shall bid thee adieu.
This is brought to you by Hastings.
Have fun, bitches.
Later.
Love y'all.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that was super fun. Later, bro.
Later, bro. Love you.
Later, dude.
Bye.
Bye.